defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey, yo, 30 years.
Hey, yo, Creep, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
All right.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
All right.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas. Host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, glad you're with us. That's the veteran Justin Tucker, ready to get this one started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. At their own 31-yard line. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, here's Levis. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Dallas first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10.
Like 54.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Levis. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 21. First down, Cowboys.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
makes it 3rd and 8.
Here we go.
Levis to throw. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Like 90. Diamond.
Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
My zeros.
On second down, Levis. That's caught by Harvey. And he is close to the pileup, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's first and goal. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door, first and goal. Harvey, touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. On first and 10, here's Baker. Moving outside the pocket. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. To the goal line and in. Arian Smith. Touchdown Chargers. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Chargers come way back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Corey Horton now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Like 54. Like
On first and 10, here's Levis. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Jalen Hyatt, touchdown, Dallas. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down. The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Mayfield. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Try the right side with Smith. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Now, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On the handoff, it's Smith. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. Forced out wide. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs. But with the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Rashard Smith, touchdown, L.A.
Justin Tucker.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Shorty got that body, no time, set up. gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely.
Here we go.
Levis to throw it here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A second down throw here for Levis. Now he'll air one out, and this will be incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Stand up.
Now, Levis. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. They pick up 17 through the air. That's good for a Dallas first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he will score. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Cowboys. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Living in this on the ground with Smith. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. That is a big play for L.A. 42 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. That's quickly out to Smith. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
They'll run, and this is Smith. And he's going to have the first down, able to reach the ball forward and dive past the yellow line.
1st and goal, Chargers.
They'll run with Smith. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Baker. This one caught at the 4. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Baker to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Isaac to Slav. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This one fielded at the 15. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here we go. Here, inside.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Mike 0, Mike.
On 2nd down, Harvey. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 on the gain again. And another 1st down. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, along the line, along the line.
To throw is Mayfield. Open man downfield. That's the tight end, Taylor. That one good for 26 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
180.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Give to Smith on the zone read. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up Second and 7.
180! Run, run, run. That's it!
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. They're called in at the 2. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Done. Stop.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chargers 28, Cowboys 21.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Short kick taken just inside the 20. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Like 54, like 54.
On first down, Levis. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Like 0.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. On first and 10, here's Baker. On the run to the right. He did a pretty good job to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
On second down, Baker. Quick throw here is complete. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. From the gun, it's Mayfield. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. first down is Mayfield. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 33 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Mayfield to throw. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, Levis. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Preston Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Out to his right. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chop. A heck of a catch. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. No chance at all. He'll go down. Nolan Smith gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal. Mayfield. Moving to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. That one is good. And the Chargers will extend their 3rd quarter lead. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. That one taken in. Isaac Toslaw. Touchdown, L.A. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
At their own 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion. A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing on second down, Levis. He'll get this to his tight end, Ja'Tavion Sanders. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A gain there of 27 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's Levis to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway. And now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession. And it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Arian Smith. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Chargers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. Looking down the field there. But it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He'll look underneath for Harvey, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
Good for a Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Gino. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
That'll be returnable from the 35. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good leg at the end of that one. A first down throw for Smith. Forced to his right. Off he goes. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. 390%.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down and 3.
Hey, here we go, hey.
From the pistol, Smith adds into the hands of Downs. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And the struggles continue. He drops behind the line again.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2nd and 10.
13, 390%.
Working out of the gun, Smith. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
This is intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it just past their 25.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. His throw, left side, for Tesla. He's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A give, left side. Here's Smith. Inside the 40. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 54 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
17-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
And mark them down up beyond the 30. Give them 14 on that ball. First down, Cowboys.
Good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Gino. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Chargers have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Extra point try now for Tucker. It's up and good. The Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here comes Horton. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
There we go, sit down. We're not even set.
Play action now. It's Gino. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to try it here again. That was knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Once again, it's Smith. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. On third down, here's Smith.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
In punt formation.
is going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 10-yard line.
On the give, it's Harvey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. A run once more, that's Harvey. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
By Trenton Simpson. Brought down.
So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December. They continue to be the #1 team in all of football. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at it with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. Once you run up cash, double back, baby show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, no treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here in dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for life.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump man, touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next stake. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slaughter me summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good, go retrieve it, short, small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah, print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
He's got tattoos, he's bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming. Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bonds with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud. Put him up in a PJ Hill, still trying to get them 40 stuck. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock.